All right, all right. Hello and welcome, everybody. It's time to get started. It is Art Thursday. Hooray! So, we're just going to get right into the art. Been doodling in my physical sketchbooks, so that's most of where this stuff is coming from. Some of this is just stuff that I desire to create more, hmm, more fun stuff for. In this case, I need to turn this a little bit so that I can get the mirroring correctly. Because I'm going to start by working on something for a friend. Because that's what we like to see. Since it's mirroring, it's easier to do some of this stuff. Mostly I'm going back and looking at designs that are either less recent or more recent, depending. It's just designs that I'm looking back on. Because that's what today is about for me. Most of my sketchbook art and the like is my ideas for oops, I realize now that I have made a mistake. But that's fine. We'll simply reflect that over once I'm done with. Because I forgot to turn on the drawing assist here, which is what I was using this part for. I was using it to mirror so that I could have a nice reflected little image. So, we're not necessarily doing markings or anything, we're just doing the outline at the moment. Honestly, it's a little bit dark, so I need to move the lighting down so that I could get the entity all drawn out. Like I said, I'm mostly just working on basic shape work. I can turn that up now. Not the details on the inside unless they're actively reflected on both sides, which they wouldn't be. Thank you, chat, for destroying the spam entities. You are my heroes. Spam entities are not useful for me or for you. It also I may be streaming at different times in the next coming weeks. Not next week or the week after that, but the week after. Because of scheduling things that need to be happening. As for this, I hope to keep doing it. If I may need to take a break, then I may. We got an octopus. We love to see it. We love to see it. Alright, we're just gonna seal this off. It's not cut off, it's just fade to black here. We got ourselves some good momentum, which is what we like to see. Especially since I'm being a little bit weird about it. I'm going to turn off the assist for a second so that I can erase part of that. And move this over here. So we can see how squonky my drawing is. It's only a little bit squonky, but still squonky enough. We're gonna go ahead and do some of this because I need to get this right. Uh, there we go, that's good. And then we erase lines because we're doing a back view. And we gotta make sure that that is considered important. With these, I actually need to do something before I do that. And we'll just duplicate it and turn this off. And we'll move this one over here. so that I sort of get it lined up correctly. So that I can do these lines appropriately. Because I made a robot entity. Guess who drew on the wrong layer again? It's truly gone. The evil has been defeated. Let's see, I like that. And we line these up. Go down to create a nice sort of spine image. It's important, to me at least, that I get that right. Then that's where the end comes. Now, with these, I don't necessarily have to do too much. I'm just sort of trying to activate the drawing assist again, just for this, because we need these to line up. Now I can turn it off and erase this line over here. It'll have to be turned on again in a bit, but since we're doing fine, we'll just leave it like that for now, which is good. We can delete that one and turn this back on. Turn on the drawing assist so that this line, which is important, gets transferred over here. And we turn off the assisted so that I can get that erased so that I know where my lines need to be. I can do this part. Now, which requires a lower tool. lower. I want it to be visibly different. Then we just sort of zoop and zoop again. And we do I'll be honest, that's not the right size. Or it's not coherent to the vision that I wanted to do, which was more along the lines of like that. Now, it's not necessarily visible from the back, but activate the drawing assist again because we gotta do the ribcage ones. And in order to get it right, you gotta sort of follow that curve. No. Looks like we're just gonna have to do something more like that, which is good. Line work on that side, and then we can turn off the drawing assist again and work our way around, cleaning up the lines that don't need to be there. We'll have to fix some of these other lines as well, but this was sort of an absent-minded doodle that ended up reminding me about my friend Coop, who is awesome and whom I appreciate muchly. So it ended up sort of being an interesting thought process on how I see my friend Coop, which is cool. So now while we're finishing this up here, we'll just also go ahead and get this out of the way, as it isn't one that's actively seen on the back. We'll just go from there, which is good. Go back to the slightly bigger lines so that I can sort of Avatar The Last Airbender. That. I'll do the eyes too, because I like that. With that, we go back down. And turn on the mirroring again so that we can get that done. We turn off assisted so that we can get this part done. Alright. Give it a better expression. We turn that off because we're sort of making a different type of drawing. Now, I need to do this so that this is correct perspective wise, so that it looks like the back of the hand instead of the front. Yeah, and there's Coop, the person who I was talking about, who is my dear friend, who I am sort of doodling a character that's sort of inspired by them. Hi, Coop! Hi, Coop. So, since we got one of these, we're just gonna go ahead and start coloring it, because colors are colors, and colors is good. So, we're gonna go and find us a nice, like, people skin cone. Because, well, it's a robot, it's not all robot, but we gotta get us a base color, because that makes life easier. Now, purple time. Because purple, for purple Coop. Duh. So we'll get this. Well, maybe not. We'll see. I gotta figure out what color that is. But definitely those. And those. Oh, right, I need to erase that part. Because the tail is covering it up. Which is good. We appreciate that. Take my eraser. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this tail up a little bit. There we go. So, yes. Coop is my dear friend. Coop is a fan of robots and the superhero the Wasp, and also lizards, it appears, and bugs, and all of this sort of came together in some sort of weird bug lizard robot being. Hence why I'm like, oh, that's just Coop, isn't it? It's just Coop. So yeah, it looks like we could do that, but we need to find us a nice purpley metal color, because purpley metal is the most important metal. Initially, this was just me thinking about characters for whom I was going to use interesting tools on. Like, I'm gonna try and fill. Let's see if I can get this to be nice. I'll just do it green real fast. I was gonna try and fill up, like, these areas with the segmented bits with goop. Squishy chromatic coloration stuff. I realize now that I made a mistake on this particular part, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Boop, boop. Because I gotta find a nice yellow. There. The nice yellow is neon yellow. Which we like that. So we got this sort of pseudo coupe, for which I am crafting a fun robot Sona looking thing for. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this and these. And we'll grab the head too. No, not the head. The ears, yes. I mean, in this case, I'm grabbing the head, but I'm not trying to. We need the arms, and the legs, and the ears. There's a reason I haven't touched the wings yet. The wings are going to be some sort of clear abomination. See-through. Meanwhile, I gotta grab all of the limbs. Because I still don't mean to grab the face, but whatever, we'll do it. We're gonna take this nice, probably deep abyss purple, yes. And we'll just go, like, turn up the brush. And we'll give off some, like, extremely dangerous colors. That should be good. That should be fun. Like, they got dark purpled. Get dark purpled, idiot. Let's get you a nice. Yeah. We gotta let that read as a little bit more white, though. Yeah, that works. Then we go to my inking brush. Yes, there it is. So we go. I'm trying to keep it all in these two tones because I'm assuming that's what Purple Coop likes. They haven't said anything to me ever about their favorite colors, but they go by purple. And their Sona has yellow hair. So I'm trying to keep that in sort of the mind, which is why this is sort of all shades and tones and mixes to the best of my ability of purples and yellows. All right. Let's add that to this. Let me turn it off, and you get this interesting, because I accidentally colored the eyes on the top layer, so I'll have to make a duplicate and clean that up later, because I plan on futzing with the lines to make them interesting colors. But it's time to get gooped, I think. Yes, I think it's time to get gooped. I'm gonna make a new layer. We're just gonna do it this hard way, and we're gonna go with a more reddish purple. We're gonna go around each of these parts, and then I'm gonna do my best to make it look all liquidy. I'm going to turn my friend into a lava lamp. It's what they deserve. Don't you guys like to turn your friends into things in your head? Or is it just a thing that I do? Rotate my friends in my head like a microwave. They're as good as my favorite characters, but they're also like real people. Fascinating. Entertaining individuals. That's why I like asking questions. Gives me a better sense of who people's are, what they like, what their values are. It's like you like your friends, so you imagine them as your favorite types of things. Like, that's the best way of saying that you're my friend. I enjoy your company. Look, I turned you into an Overwatch. If you like that. I'm only using that as an example because Coop likes Overwatch. And I pay attention. I see it as a sincere form of like, it's like super friendship. You're my friend, so I turned you into my favorite character. Congratulations. You have been updated to Blorbo. And so, when you Blorbo 5 people, You still respect them as people. You just are like, yeah, they're doing a thing. I'm so happy for them all the time. And then, of course, you're unconsciously inspired by them as people, and you draw a robot even though you haven't drawn a robot in forever, and you just sit there and you're like, I what? Wait a second, this is Coop. What am I doing? Or at least that's what happens to me. Hence this character. All right. Now we've got the goop filled in. Nice vibrant goop color. Nickelodeon slime is its alternate form. So we'll take my airbrush, we'll darken this down a little bit, and we're actually going to go up a level because I need to do this carefully. Because I could theoretically also put like lava lamp bubbles in here. And I love that idea. I actually need to do that as well. But using complementary colors is a little bit difficult. And purple and yellow are complementary colors. No, that one doesn't. That one doesn't make me feel good. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And we sort of turn that down. And then we back up. We go over some. We're doing it on another layer again. Canonically, you're filled with bubbles. Oh god. Gotta make sure I add that. Gotta make sure I'm sticking to canon. Full of sody pop. Grape flavored. Grape flavored robot. Excellent, excellent. We love this. Looking so nice. Okay, we're gonna see if I can do this. Okay, I can change the eye colors, but I'm not. Back to a purplish color. Let me turn this on. Turn this on, and we go over stuff like the wings and the tail. And I could probably get away with that. So Yes, I'll probably be putting bubbles in here. Gotta make sure I'm sticking to canon after all. And we have the person who writes the canon for this character in the chat. Isn't that amazing? Let's get this. There's a reason I'm doing this. And it won't make a whole lot of sense until I get it to do what I want, which is the way of an artist. I actually want to see if I can change the color of that area specifically to like a purpley. But we'll get there when we get there. Like Mr. Incredible said. So, yes, like I was saying, some sort of odd robot creature that has lizardy features, fun aspects like claws. I like to give my friends claws. They all deserve it. They deserve to be able to take out their enemies with just their hands. The only one I don't usually draw with claws is my sibling, because my sibling already has claws, and I don't want her to be more powerful than she already is. No, you'll use them against me, and I refuse. I love my sister, but she uses her claws on me. Who gives her the claws in the art? No, I don't want. No. Think of the dramatic Ember Island player, girl playing Aang, and that's how you have my feelings. Hey, I use what I got, and what I got is powerful bulk, fairy. I am the dragon to your fairy. You are frail but dangerous with the words and the claws and the teeth things and the being not necessarily quite all the way human looking. And I am big and I can squish you. And that is my prerogative as an older sibling. Older sibling prerogative is squish younger sibling, both in affectionate and wrestling way. Exactly. So you understand, hence why I don't draw you with claws. Bigger than you already have. Because if I make you sharper in vision, people will envision you sharper and you will be sharper and that will hurt more. Siblings deserve to wrestle each other. It is just the way of the world. You can yell at me all you want, but that's not going to change my art. You may have earned them, but like, They're dangerous. And they hurt. Anyway, I'm almost done with this sort of outline shifting for the areas that are sort of more LED slash goop robotics. Liquid robotics? I don't know if there's a proper term for it. There probably is. And I will learn it one day. But there we go. Okay. Like that. Can I get it to be brighter? I can. Which I do like. So we'll then merge these together. And we'll do that. We'll move this under it so that I can sort of keep this vibe going. Yeah. I still need to, like, maybe put one of these under here. Right now we'll just turn this off and we'll get these right. That's appropriate for that. That's appropriate for that. There's this that I gotta fix now, it looks like. Luckily, I don't mind. Fixing goopy spots. To make it look like they've got a tummy full of goop. You know what? Give me a second. We're gonna get this. We'll go. Let me just do this really quick on both sides. And there's a reason I'm doing it like this, so bear with me for a second. Let's see. I was initially calling them chromatic aberration because that gives you some interesting rainbow effects. And I was thinking about rainbows at the time that I was making this fun bug lizard robot, I suppose dragon in some aspects. So, with that in mind, as I clean this up, I may do that for the wings, which I was thinking I might do yellow. Yellowy, because I've done a lot of purple. Which is a good thing to know when you're doing complementary ones, is how much is going to be purple and how much is going to be the other complement, or rather, instead of just purple and yellow, how much would be red and how much would be green, etc., etc. This is just to make sure that the plasticky look, which is what this plastic or glass is usually used with, that pale whitish gray color that I'm using. I was thinking it's probably not glass unless it's some sort of like super glass, but more plasticky. That way there's some squishiness to my friend who is squishy. Gotta add that friend squish. If you don't, what's the point? So then we got this side, which honestly probably didn't need to do too much since I already fixed the sides up here. Didn't need to go too high. But I did. Flew too close to the sun. Not quite like Icarus, though. I still gotta add some more highlights to it. Just this whole thing. And some bubbles. Because they're full of grape soda. That's what my friend said. What my friend says is canon law. Either that or I'm gonna fill them with sparkly glitter. Like, I have a bunch of like luminous sparkle brushes, and they could just be filled with glitter slime. Which could be fun. Alright. Now we've got our excellent goopy glitter body. Let's see. We will go to bright and we'll do some of this glitter that I was talking about. Let's see. Alright, this one has too much color variance. Or at least it does, in my opinion, when you don't put it in the right place. It needs to still be. I could go with something like that, but I don't necessarily like that very much. Bubbles are harder to do, but probably more worth it. So, first things first, though, I'm going back to my inking brush. And we're moving this above all the line work. And we're just sort of going like this and giving highlights to our fabulous big ol' entity over here. Oh no. Bubbles are just hard to get the shapes right, but they're more than worth it. The glitter doesn't necessarily look the best, especially since you're not a snow globe and I can't shake you to get the glitter from stopping to sticking at the bottom. I like bubbles. They're just a little bit difficult to get the shapes right for me. Are you an overlay thing? Yeah, you kind of are. That looks more like. Yeah, so there. That looks more plasticky. Just by far. And then we take this. We're still in here, and we're gonna go to my bubbles. Let's see if we can find something in here that can help me with bubbles. Nope, just dripping. You'd think that they'd have something for it. Maybe they do in some other thing that I don't have. But let's get these bubbles and show off all the brushes that I have at the same time. These are the recent brushes, these are pencils, we'll just go back to zero. So with bubbles, I have to determine where the bubbles are coming from, and I have to determine whether or not I'm doing lava lamp physics. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're doing lava lamp physics, so that means that down here we're just sort of gonna have this weird, you know what? Make life easier on yourself. Activate drawing assist when you have the mirroring up. Don't like that. We like. And yes, I'll have to erase some stuff. Or actually, I won't. I forgot. That's the best part of this. Let's just. Lava coop. Coop lamp. That looks super fun. At the same time, I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be insane. But you know what? I like it, so we're keeping it. I need to make sure to cut off, seal up places that aren't sealed off. In this case, I don't have to worry about some of these too much. So I suppose that does mean that this is glass. Because you can't really heat up stuff in plastic. Because plastic will melt on you. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants the plastic to melt on you. Hope you're full of lava. Hot, funky lava. I can add the glitter in here actually. We'll just add it into the lava bubbles instead. Your sparkly lava mess. Full of dangerous lava and chemicals. We'll actually just color all that in. You're so dangerous. Alright. And then we do this. We invert. And we... Oop. Oh, first I go and I fix. Turn off the drawing assist. I forgot. We do not want that to happen over here. Okay, now we can go. Gotta fix these because I space blanked on them. Alright, good. Now we can color these in fairly quickly with my painting. Yay! Go up. We take this down a few notches. Take my airbrush. There we go. Follow the dark parts. Just show where the light reflects. Of course, I said follow, and now my brain is just singing the Yellow Brick Road. Follow, 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 follow the Yellow Brick Road, etc. I'm stuck in Oz. Somebody save me. It's almost like you're full of mustard, Coop. It's like you got a bunch of mustard. Okay, now we got all of that. Take it, we invert it again, and I go to my favorite brushes over here in the luminance category. I make sure that what I want is selected. Take my brush and I fill every single instance full of glitter. We also then take this, we duplicate it, we move one of these actually over that coop, you're full of lava glitter. Fantastic. Actually, I need to turn this, like, yeah, that works. I'm good with that. Dijon mustard. Alright, so now we got the lava lamp insides done, which is what I wanted. Now I can go empty, full of juice. Empty, full of juice. Yes. If I keep doing this, if it's separated, does it look different? No, it doesn't. Good. Okay. So then like I said, I want to turn this purple, I think. If I can get it to work with me, that'll be excellent. No? Well, then we'll just do this. We'll get it nice and clicked. Dijon ketchup. Yeah, it's a good song. And we'll copy and paste it just so that I can hit this and invert it. Take my purplizer and purplize it. Right? You'll be colored, right? Oh, come on. You're not being purpled. Fine, I'll do it the hard way. Gosh. Yeah, there we are. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now we can go on to what everyone's been waiting for. We gotta do our section again. Because these lines don't matter. So first things first is I think we need to get rid of those because I'm planning on playing around with opacity, and that means anywhere that is not already overlapping with come on, words, you can do it. I believe in you. With the body, the skin tone behind it needs to be erased. These are digital wings. Digital wings. Erasing, erasing. La 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 la. But then we gotta do another pass over pencil lines, making lines to create these important structures. Alright. Now, I said we were going to do them yellow, so I'm not going to be lying about that. Let's see. It'll need to be over that. And let's turn on the drawing assist, at least for over here. So, at least for me, I don't really have a whole lot of robot characters, but I do have like one from ancient history. And, you know, common storyline. Dude was a combat droid who obtained sentience and decided he wanted to open a restaurant. And that was his goal. So he did that, and it was good. He was the best chef in the world. The end. That's all I had for his story. His name was Toya. And I just wanted a character that was really good with knife work. And the first thought for me, instead of anything in like the assassin or anything category, was what if he was a chef? And so that's all that I did for that. Robots are hard for me to draw. I do think they're cool as heck, though. Especially when you put them into context about human society. They give one of the better. You could either do them horror, which I think is overdone and overblown. Because if we're honest with ourselves as humans, then we get sad when our robot friends that we asked to go explore places. Yes, you have 30 robots and counting as you create a whole world about robots. You have to add the end counting, Coop, because you are counting them. Alright, let's see. Yeah, see, this is what I wanted. I was calling it this. Ooh boy, I do like that. I'm getting some really interesting, like, that reminds me of holograms. That's cool. Dang, that was interesting. I like chromatic aberration. That's what I was calling it, and I didn't know what it was for, and I hadn't used that tool before, guys. Didn't know it was like, yeah, you get two colors and shifting everything around. I'm gonna actually add some more on top of that, I think, because that was so fun. Oh no, it made the worst possible thing happen. Either way, that's cool. We'll just add some more. We'll add like a more orangey yellow in here with some airbrush. And we'll go to this again. Looks like it's the same sort of. Oh, that's neat. I see what it's doing. It's letting me shift the colors around and layer them differently, which is really cool. Anyway, yes, I feel like that's. What's going on? No! What did you do? Procreate, stop being glitched. No! I'm not done yet. Did you fix yourself or did you have a panic attack? Okay, it fixed itself. It probably did have a panic attack though. Because your robots are people too. Anyway. So I'm actually going to do hair now. And when I was doing this, initially when I thought I was doing this, God, where did they put it? Yeah, here. I like this one for hair. I was thinking about doing like a nice set of braids. Because robots got LEDs for hairs. But now I'm thinking I'm sort of gonna keep it at least a little bit similar to what Coop initially had for their character. But I'm gonna give them half shave because I think that hairstyle's excellent for fun robots. We add a little bit of dark to it, because humans have dark in their hair. But you know what else I'm going to add? The same-ish color from the chromatic aberration wings. Because we got that fun look there. And I think it's neat that there's yet another bluish color in here. And then of course I'm going to turn off drawing assist. I'm going to come over here and we're going to get this color and I go underneath it to make my life easier. Except for back here, I'm having that metal patch be a nice purple stripe. And we're going to duplicate this just to give more color thickness, which is what I need here. Duplicate this one as well. And we'll take the darker blonde and add that in here as well. Because I gotta make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Of course, it's fun to me that you and Fairy have ended up with a similar color. And then I take this and we'll just shave off the spots that don't need to be on front. But not totally get rid of everything here. And I think I'll probably add some LED to the eyes over here. By LED, I of course mean take my luminance, take my light pen. Maybe not that one. Yeah. Because I'm a sucker for fun. Hidden lights on robots. And I'm pretty sure my good friend Coop agrees with me. I'll just do like dots back here. Because I'm like that. Yes. Yes. I enjoy that. That's good. Now, because I refuse to be the kind of person who does not do it, it's time to do the simplest thing. I get to give my friend comfy sweater. So that the Sona is not naked. This character looks like it could wear a comfy sweater. And so, it gets to wear a comfy sweater. And maybe a pair of blue jeans. Yes, you get to wear clothes. Aren't you pleased, Coop? I like that we got the back sweater too. Put this under the hair. We whop, whop. No clothing can stand up to the LEDs. The LEDs burn brightly. Do need to fix that a little bit, but right now we're just doing basic clothing. Big ol' comfy baggy feet jeans. But honestly, I am worried about your lava lamp completely and utterly obliterating all of your clothing. Yay! One moment, I need to make a big old pile of these, merge them all down so that I can get the wings appropriately. That is the correct look. And I need to move these wings above the clothes, I think, instead of the other way around. Yes. That is what needed to happen. X-ray wings. Take this and I write. As my good friend Coop. Yes. Yes, you do have the. Yes, I put on clothes and suddenly I'm a normal member of society. But if I wanted to go out and be a superhero, I could be a freaky little goblin if I wanted to be. Simply by removing clothes. And I changed the background color. Also to honor my friend Coop. Coop deserves all the purple. All the purple for her background. So I thought I was going to do other stuff. But no, I'm not doing other stuff. It's Coop time. Yes. Here. because I have another layer which had a slightly different version on it. I'll bring that up to the top so you can see. Here's where I decided. Here's where I decided that the design was good enough. But it started from here, which was initially a weird, some sort of tiger creature thing. Then I did this, and I went, oh no, that's good. That's fire. I like that. And from that, that became that, and you have the finished product, which is purple lava lamp coupe. Yeah, exactly like Superman. You remove your clothes and you become a superhero. That's how it works. Superman did that. Uh, I'll probably post this on the Discord for you later, Coop. You can say this is your final form or whatever you choose to do. It is a gift for you. I need to duplicate this and I need to put this back down here. Why? Because I just noticed something and I need to fix it. Your wings were poking through your clothes. I had to fix it. It's my good friend Coop. Snoosona. That I made for them. Because they are my friend. And I just do that. But that means the other thing that I was gonna do, which can be put in a square. I like squares, in case you weren't aware, because of a Huey Lewis and the News song. It's hip to be square. And Coop is in a square. Therefore, Coop is hip. Now, I was going to also do this man up here. His name is Styx, who is a character that I bought a long time ago, and who I struggle with coming up with any ideas for. The man has horns, he's got wings. He's really, really, really cool. In the initial design, he's goopy as well. But I don't know if I want to keep this lime. But I also do not know what to do with him. So he's likely to be doing art for this next week. Do not look at things you're not supposed to see. So I will need to. Is this a layer that has anything on it? No. Is this a layer that has anything on it? No. I am going to. This is only for selecting the wings specifically. And we fusion it down. We fusion all of it down. Just so that Coop can just vanish. Alright. Because it's a wonderful. Yeah, I see you. No, do not get rid of Coop's feet. That is not what I want you to do. I want you to get rid of these lines that don't serve any purpose other than getting in the way. Okay. You're specifically wings for clothes. And I just need to duplicate you to get this done. Specifically because I want to do kind of looks like you have the ability to just reach into the void, the purple void, and pull anything out of the purple or yellow spectrum. You're just sticking your hand in the purple. But yes, let's see. And I just move this down and shrink. And shrink. Oh, first things first. I have that on another layer. So I can get rid of this for now. Because she is still, they are still my good friend Coop. We simply do that. Because it just shows the whole turnaround. And I appreciate that. So we take this and we write it off to the side, and it's sort of become a good old-fashioned purple Coop. It's a good old-fashioned Sona turnaround thingamajig. Exactly what everybody needs in their life. Especially when this one is full of goop. Alright. I feel good. This feels like a win. I count this as an absolute win. So we're gonna name this it's Purple Coop. Gift Sona. I'm gonna go ahead and JPEG it to my files, where I'm gonna just put it in my art for now. The only other Purple Coop art is in my art fight folder, which is not this folder, mainly because I need to make a new one for every art fight that happens. But I see this as an absolute win. I almost gave this character horns too, but I feel like that's like it's a robot. You can add or remove parts at will. Upgrade your Sona at your leisure. Replace goop with just straight up mustard if you want to. I don't care. You're hollow on the inside but squishy to poke. That way I still give good squishy hugs. You got LEDs, which is my favorite. And it looks very coherent and wonderful. So, that's where I'm going to end for the day. Thank you guys for coming out and watching me make a gift art for a friend who I didn't realize it was for at first. I'm going to go through my list of things now. Do you like me? Follow me if you haven't already. I know that most of the people here have already followed me. But we got a goal of getting 10 friends so that eventually people can subscribe to the channel, which would be helpful. 2. If you like what I do and you want to see more of it, I have a Ko-fi. The Ko-fi's goal right now is to help me get a better computer so that I can stream Minecraft. Possibly with Purple Coop. Who knows? 3. If you've missed one of my streams and you want to catch up, I have a YouTube channel, which is also linked in my description. That is just Star Sailor 7 stream archives. It has almost all of the streams that I've ever done, minus the first 3, because I didn't know what I was doing. That's it. Thanks for coming. I hope you have a wonderful day in the outer space of your brains, and I am glad that you showed up and spent time with me. Have a wonderful day, evening, morning, or wherever you are, and I will see you next time for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on Tuesday. Bye bye!